brownie. As a young girl, 2 of my wishes were to have glasses and braces. I associated with the magical preteen world of growing up. I got the glasses in 2nd grade and quickly realized I had been wrong. I did not want to wear glasses after all. Still though, I clung to a romantic vision of braces. The metal plastic that would transform me into someone older and infinitely more appealing. As my adult teeth started growing, I was horrified to realize that my neat little rows of baby teeth were being replaced by a mouthful of mismatched, overlapping grown-up teeth. In 6th grade, at last, I got my braces. And again, I found that the reality was far worse than I imagined. I didn't like the way the braces looked on me, but far worse the way they felt. The first night after I got my braces on was the worst. My teeth felt as if a world-class bodybuilder was yanking them apart. Hard. My mother made hamburgers for dinner, and I was starving, but I could only eat slowly, miserably, with the minimum of chewing and a maximum of pain. 2 excruciating long years after months and months of those agonizing torture sessions called getting your braces tightened, I was finally scheduled to have my braces removed. I was also, my orthodontist mentioned in an offhand way, going to need gum surgery. My mother immediately scheduled an appointment with an oral surgeon whose office was in a nearby city an hour away from our small town. I sat in the passenger to see other cars staring out the window as we drove. "You'll be fine," she assured me. "How do you know? You'll be out in the waiting room reading Cosmo," I muttered sourly. As she had predicted, I just survived the procedure. Afterwards, since we were in the city already, my mother decided to do a little shopping. I should mention that she's not a cruel woman and that this was toilet paper and bulk kind of shopping, not just like another new dress shopping. Also, neither one of us had realized that my mouth had been numb to the point where I could no longer swallow. I followed her into a large retail store, with my jaw drooping and my own drool hanging from my mouth. I had never realized how many times a day I swallowed automatically without ever giving it a thought, distracted by the immediate problems at hand, trying to avoid slobbering on the floor, periodically sobbing at the spit with a handkerchief. It took me a few minutes to notice what was going on around us. Everyone we passed was staring at us. Their expressions ranged from curiosity to pity to revulsion. They didn't know what was wrong with me, but whatever it was, they weren't sticking around long enough to see where that might be catching. No one knew that I had just undergone gum surgery. Mom and I finished our errands and drove home. The anesthesia wore off, and I went back to involuntary swallowing with my gums healed and my braces removed. I used my now smooth, even teeth to eat whole hamburgers again like a Cheshire cat at every person I saw. When I was alone, though, I spent a lot of time thinking about how my mom, who could have walked ahead and pretended she didn't know me, stood by my side talking to me as she always did and ignoring the stares. This experience didn't drastically change me or my life. What it did do, though, was to alter the perception of the world just a little. It also gave new weight to the cliches my mom had been repeating ever since I was little. Don't judge a book by its cover. Everyone has feelings, and you have to walk a mile in someone else's shoes. I knew that I had just walked a few steps in someone else's shoes, but I was merely determined to treat other people, regardless of their appearance, with more compassion and respect. And that, I realized, was something truly grown up.